Greetings everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome if you're new. I am your Hello Queen, and this is my Caitlin.
Hello, and I've also got what I got as an early, we could also call it a Christmas Eve present. His name is Freddy.
She's a little obsessed with Five Nights at Freddy's. But we're going to go ahead and do a kit up for the Lunar New Year. Come on back, and we'll get started. Okay, so every year we have our friends out in Asia have their Lunar New Year, and this year is going to be the year of the tiger. So I have a couple of sort of Oriental style dragon pictures. I was going to do one of those, and I looked up to find out when the New Year was, and I found out it was the year of the tiger. And I had this random tiger painting that was part of my Diamond Painting Club kit in August of 2020. That I just went, when am I going to get the opportunity to do a tiger that happens to be on theme? So I went ahead. This one, normally the EasyWhim ones come with a inventory sheet. This one did not. So I've gone ahead and I've made all of my stickers. There's 30 colors in this painting. So I'm going to be using a new storage set, which is 35 bins.
Which means you'll have 5 left, because I'm good at math, and also that's pretty easy math.
That is pretty easy math.
30 minus 5 is 35 minus 5 is pretty easy. It's 30.
Okay. So these only have these. That was all I had to mark what it is. Okay. So this says it's a 35 by 45. I don't remember if I measured it or not. I don't have a measuring tape because my measuring tape broke. So I don't let my kids play with my stuff. Except I think that was your dad's, so.
Yeah, that was Daddy.
20. Okay. So these are all just numbered for the canvas number.
Here.
Leave that out of shot, thank you. So I'm just gonna, how am I gonna do this? Because I don't have the canvas numbers on these. Let's just find number 1. Where's number 1? There's number 30.
Number 1.
14. There's number 1. Oh, see,
I found number 30.
I found 5.
23.
1.
Here we go.
There we go.
I thought I saw 3 somewhere in here. It's a 31. Oh, found 2.
Okay.
Oh,
so this is these little pots. I don't know how well they're going to work. I've never used them before. I think you squeeze squeeze the sides. So let's make sure I'm putting this on correctly. So I've written the numbers on. I've written the symbol on in red pen, which I don't know if you can see. And the DMC number. Don't lose my drills.
I found it. Don't worry.
You're supposed to be helping, not hindering.
Stop.
Wait a second. Don't you have a room to clean? And school in the morning? Go clean your room.
I have a cool show.
So, I think I'm going to keep any extra drills that don't fit in these little pots in the bags, unless I can get them into the 5 extra pots in here. So,
Squeeze
you're going to leave in the most interruptible way possible?
Because I kind of found there was kind of.
Are you saying it's cluttered down here?
Kind of.
Kind of. You had 2. There's 2. So you happy to be going to school tomorrow?
Yeah, I kind of miss my friends.
Yeah, you've been out of school for 4 weeks, haven't you?
Mhm.
Yeah, we all had a really nasty cold the last week. These kids were going to be in school, so she didn't get to go to school that week. And we're in Ontario, and they shut down school for an extra week. So they're going back to school on Monday. And you'll have been out of. No, that doesn't mean you get to stay. He'll have been out of school for, that's 13. Where's 3? 22. You are a walking disaster mess.
You want to know where's 3? I thought I spotted it earlier.
6. 3 is 167, so I have no idea what color that is. There it is. Some people would be happy to just leave it like this, just use the code, but I don't like working from the scale. I don't know why, I just don't. I wonder how tippy these are going to be, because they seem a little unstable. This is 4. This is 310. Think they're all going to fit?
Hopefully.
No.
Why is there a red? Looks like there's a 5 in. Looks like there's a 6 in there.
Yeah, there's a random red drill in there for some reason. Okay, so I'm going to stick the extras in the bag that they were in for now. Okay. And 5.
5,
5's right here.
Yeah.
Just gonna move these out of the way of the scale since I'm gonna need that once I get out of the numbers. Because these are numbers, then letters, then a couple of random symbols. Which, if you're new to diamond painting, you're like, why did they do it that way? And if you are new, hi, welcome to my channel. Diamond painting, symbol clarity is really important in this craft. So there are certain numbers and letters that are really difficult to distinguish when they're out of context. 6. So, like, you don't want 8s and capital B's next to each other because you'll never be able to tell them apart if they're in similar colors.
8's in capital B's. Yeah, no.
That's your sister's, one of your sister's devices.
I bet it's my sister's tablet.
That's probably her tablet, yes, because her phone's upstairs. Emily gets a million notifications and she has 2 devices, so one of them's usually down here and I get beeped at. Okay. 7.
7. Spotting.
Clean your room.
Spotting.
27. 7. Clean your room. Get you. I was going to say put your clothes away, but I actually haven't given you any more clothes. They're in the dryer. You'll be getting more clothes soon. Now she runs.
I haven't fully unran.
No! Go clean your room. Do I have to shut this off and kick you out physically? I'll do it. And you've been trying to find any reason to dodge cleaning your room all weekend. All the last week. Maybe longer. Go get it done. Nyeh. Don't think you can out-stubborn me, girl. I got 30 years of stubborn on you.
My breakfast is in the fridge.
Your lunch should be in the fridge.
Both my lunch for school and my breakfast for tomorrow is in the fridge.
Well, you're well set up then, so all you have to do is clean your room and go to bed. Get on it. Taurus daughter meet Taurus mother. I don't put a lot of stock into signs really, but I can't argue that we're both very stubborn. Because we absolutely are. I don't put a lot of stock into the Chinese zodiac either, but it's fun. See, D is 11. That's not gonna all fit, but we'll get in what we can. I got this storage off AliExpress. I don't remember exactly which one it was, but it does exist. Where exactly I got it from, but it does exist on AliExpress from several different sellers. Don't think I paid a ton for it. It's just, I generally have small paintings without a whole lot of colors or giant paintings with a lot of colors. There's not a lot of middle ground, so I haven't got around using this one yet. But this one's a relatively small painting. 12, 13, 14, 30, 12. This one is a relatively small painting with a slightly larger amount of colors. Like this won't fit into the 28 case container because there's 30 of them. So let's put it into the 35 and see where we get. G. Now I normally like to go alphabet, then numbers, then symbols, so I may reorder this, which I can do because they're all individual pots. That's one thing I don't like about the 28 cases, is that you can't maneuver them at all, because they're all in different pots. 13 is right here. That should all fit. H is 703, which is 14. I saw that right there. The nice thing is, the more I do, the easier it is to see the ones I need. 703. J741. J is 15. Looks like it's a yellow. 15. K is 796. That's going to be a blue. 16, there's 17, that's 16. The only thing this is a square. I was kind of hoping to do a round because I'm doing a very large square, but it's fairly small. I'll get it done. Without too much time. And I may still end up doing one of the Oriental Dragon ones as a secondary. So N is 17, which I have right here. You can see 18 over there. A little bit of static. not really pushing because these are in Ziploc, so I can grip seal or whatever you want to call them. I watch too many Brit diamond painters. 817 18. That's this red here. $820 is going to be fairly dark, I think. That might be this one here. 820 is 19. Yep. Once you do this enough, you start to know some of the DMC colors. Yes, I've already got more than 5 colors in here, although most of them don't have a lot in them. S is 900, which is 20, which is right here. Yeah, this wasn't normally the way the down painting club boxes work. Is you get 3 canvases. The ones that I got anyway, you get a certain number of canvases, and then you get a certain number of other diamond painting stuff, and then the one that I got, you would also get a random other craft. I think this one, for some reason, I just got. This was like I was supposed to get 3 canvases, and I got a 4th. This was a 4th canvas. Most of the 3 other ones were all kind of Huican double-sided tape, and this one was poured glue, so it was set apart. It wasn't anything I asked for. 905. 905T. It's 22? No, 21. But since we've been having some rather frigid temperatures of late, maybe having a jungle painting to warm me up might not be a bad thing. It's been so cold. We do get fairly cold snaps here and there, but not like it has been lately. And I know there are other parts of the world, even other parts of Canada, they're going, yeah, you think that's cold. I get you. I've lived other places. I understand that what we call cold isn't terribly. 22. But that wind, I tell you. And when your kids leave your door hanging half open so that all of the cold air comes down into the basement where you're sitting, I cannot tell you how many times I've come upstairs and the door is not completely closed. It's like, seriously? $9.26. And of course, I feel it first because I'm down the stairs. Our front door, you come into the house and you are immediately on a landing, and you have to. The landing's only really big enough for the door to swing open and closed. So you kind of have to shuffle out of the way in order to close the door, and then you are either going downstairs or upstairs. So most of the rest of the family is upstairs, and I'm usually the only one downstairs. And of course, cold air falls, so I freeze. 23. This is gray. 9.26. That all fit in. Nice. They're all upstairs in the living room watching TV. and I'm downstairs freezing my butt off until I come up to find out why I'm freezing my butt off, because the thermostat's also upstairs, and I realize the door is open. And Mommy gets grumpy. Oh nope, I need 24. X is 25. I think that's this one here. Yep. Yeah, these do not look terribly stable. They're kind of top heavy. Oh. Oops. So we'll see how they do. Fortunately, unlike the strips, because I can pull these out individually, I don't have to leave them open once I pour them out, because I'll be able to tell which one I'm working on just by the fact that it's out of the case. So 26 is 3047. Z is 27. Yes, it's Z. In Canadian, it's Z. 3747 or 27 for Z. It's not all going to fit in. Stick those in there. Is this open diamond. $3,756. I had all set up. I had my paper trimmer out, I had my Xyron sticker maker, I was going to do the stickers, and then I realized that this was the Year of the Tiger, and decided to go with this painting instead. So I had to put the sticker maker away, paper trimmer. I had my metal ruler out with my X-Acto. This should all go in. 293840 going to the pound symbol, or the hashtag, or the sharp. And who you are. And I have just dumped these all over the darn place. Fortunately, they are a nice bright blue. And they made me try to have to draw an ampersand. I can't with this ampersand nonsense. That's the and symbol. You can see that. Yup. I can't draw it. But it's the only one that looks anything near that, so close enough. these were the stickers that came with it, so I'm going to stick them in with my other stickers. Okay, so that's all of the drills. That leaves me with these 5 in the front that I still need to do. And I've got a small number, get some of the air out, of extras. So set that over there. That can go there. It's for the tiger. Okay. Now I was just going to cut the cover when it was but I'm thinking with this, I'm going to do some cover papers. These are getting a little worn. You can tell they're curling. Alright, so let's do 2 rows of these cover papers. We'll do 5 across. I generally like to work top down. If this were a much larger landscape style painting, I would turn it on its side, but this size I can manage just straight on. That's going to be the first one I do, so let's straighten that out a bit. Let's overlap them just a little bit more. Maybe a lot more. Yep. Now these are getting kind of worn out. I like doing this because I find when I'm working in a section, it helps keep me focused if all I can see is the section that I'm working on. Like, obviously I can see the rest of the painting, but it's far enough removed from the rest that I'm not going, oh, well, you know, if I just peel up the cover a little bit more, I can do these ones over here. And well, I just need to peel it up a little bit more, do these ones over here, and then I end up with a cover that won't stay down and I have to move the painting, and it's a pain in the butt. So I prefer to have the cover papers on so that I'm not chasing colors all over the map here. I am not the originator of this technique, but I know when to incorporate something that I see that looks like it might work for me. Okay, so we've got the canvas with some cover paper on it, the working drills, and then the backup extras. So I am ready to start working on this. Thank you for joining me. Like this video, enjoyed it, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Keep it spooky, guys. Bye.